name is Dante, and today the new band announcements are here, and let's just. Oh my god. Look, so much has changed that. I mean, I could have made a whole podcast on this, but since they decided to make the band announcement today and not tomorrow, I mean, we're just gonna make a whole, a long, just a stream. I'm just gonna, discuss on what has happened and and just talk about it. I mean, well, so that's basically that's basic. So today I'm just gonna talk about it. I mean, we're just gonna. I mean, this is not a podcast, so I'll still do a podcast tomorrow. Don't worry, guys. But we're just gonna talk about cards that got the cards that got banned, the cards that got unbanned, and just go over them. Because first off, we have, I mean, Gigantha. Now, Gigantha got banned in both Pioneer and Modern, being the third companion to get banned in Modern with with yep. So, and the thing is, the other two companions being Lurrus and Yorion. Now, Yorion is actually legal in Pioneer, unlike Lurrus. And Legacy only had Lurrus uh and Zerda. And Lurrus is actually banned in Vintage. I mean, but then when they nerfed the mechanic, the companion mechanic, they unbanned Lurrus. So yeah. Anyways, that's basically so this card. It just almost it's one of those companions, the easiest companions to put in the deck. So Lurrus was being played in so many decks because you only needed like permanents that costed like two or less. I mean, the non-permanent spells would be three or more, and if you had permanents, then you could just recast them, and that was like Lurrus, guys. I mean, Yorion was the second easiest to include, as Yorion only needed 20 extra cards, and you could just play around 20 extra cards very easy. If you're playing control and like so, yeah. I mean, they nerfed companion, but still companions were very powerful. I mean, Lurrus, you could all you need is like pay free mana, and you pay free mana again. I mean, Gigantha is just one extra card. I mean, you rarely get Gigantha in the battlefield, but still Gigantha is a 5 mana 5/5. It's very powerful, and well, other companions don't get played much. I mean, well, Lutri was pre-banned in singleton formats because Lutri's only condition was singleton. So yeah, um, so yeah, basically that's so this card got banned in Pioneer in Modern. Right now, Modern, the the deck that uses Gigantha is like Domain, Tron, or Thoros Energy. But in Pioneer, there are its fair share of decks that use Gigantha, including some uh, food decks as well. I mean, well, yeah. So that's basically so yeah. That's so yeah. That's basically our that's the first card. They got banned in Pioneer and Modern, so a double ban for this card. Now that's basically let's go over another controversial ban, which honestly should have been a restriction, not a ban. I mean, we got the One Ring. After 1 year and a half, the One Ring gets banned in modern. It's One Ring, the One Ring we played in so many decks. I mean, even up to the point, even Boros Energy was running the One Ring. I mean, Boros Energy, like some people were getting stumped by the Nets card when they were playing the One Ring. I mean, I'm not. I mean, the One Ring. I mean, it's this card alongside um, Orcish Bowmasters was legit hard carrying the Lord of the Rings set. I mean, gotta be honest, the cards are cool and stuff, but the only good cards in that set were the One Ring and Orcish Bowmasters. I mean, well, and the land cycling commons. Those were good as well. I mean, the main actual powerful cards were, um, you know, uh, the One Ring and Orcish Bowmasters. So what the hell happened? I mean, they like this card was literally played in so many decks. Like, I mean, my Primeval Titan deck, my the Tron decks as well played it. Um, Boros. Oh, there's so many. I mean, there's so many decks that were playing the One Ring, and it was, and with Mod Horizons free, I mean, it started being played even more after, like, you know, oh the Cascade was getting banned and stuff, and wow, I mean, well, the One Ring. I mean, some people are saying, what are they gonna do to, like, they can't just ban the One Ring, can they? I mean, can't they just like nerf the One Ring? I mean, the One Ring should have been a Mega Legendary artifact. In case if you don't know, Mega Legendary was actually a play-tested super type where you could only run one copy of the card in the deck. And or wait, was it one copy of the card in the, or yeah, one copy of the card in the deck. And basically the One Ring could have been a Mega Legendary where you could only have one ring in the deck. I mean, it's lore accurate. I mean, it's if there's only one ring to rule them all, I mean, why are you gonna play four? Why can't you play four copies in the deck? I mean, it's that's not like uh that's not really you know accurate. They should have just. I mean, from the very start, it should have been the Mega Legendary artifact. I mean, in Magic Arena, they actually hit the One Ring with a nerf where you have to pay one mana to use the ability on the One Ring, so it actually slows it down so much. But other than that, Wizards decided, let's just straight up ban it. I mean, honestly, I feel like this card could have been stretched out as so that you could have only one copy in the deck, but I guess Wizards wasn't being generous this time. I mean, this time the One Ring got banned. Will they bring it back in the future? Will they introduce, like Mega Legendaries and stuff? I don't know. I mean, well, let's be honest. This is a crossover card, so maybe if this card gets banned, I don't think they're gonna unban it uh, because contracts and stuff. I don't know. I mean, maybe like because when we had Universes Beyond, they never like made more than one crossover. I mean, they like Godzilla still hasn't come back, and neither has The Walking Dead or anything like that. I mean, they only had like one crossover, and that's it. They haven't made any new cards related to that crossover. So Lord of the Rings was last year. I mean, I don't think there's gonna be any more Lord of the Rings cards. Or same with Warhammer. I mean, Warhammer was like 2 years ago. Who knows if Warhammer is gonna cross over with Magic the Gathering again? I mean, that was just a period. So, well, One Ring, bye bye. Let's go in to a powerful card that was played in Boros Energy, which most of you would have not expected Amped Raptor to get banned. Now, Amped Raptor is an uncommon. I mean, it's surprising to see a 2 mana 2/1 uncommon. First strike, what? That's not the only thing it does. When it ETBs, you get 2 energies, and if you cast it from the hand, adds down to you get a non-land, and you can cast it based by spending energy for the mana cost. Um, so yeah, Amp Raptor was a powerful card. I mean, I do understand why they banned it. I mean, it's literally it you play it and you just bring in something for the deck. I mean, if you have Averhub or or Guide of Souls, that could just like ramp up in terms of energy. I mean, you could play a Blood Moon or a One Ring on turn 2, depending on, or uh, or the Titan. I forgot the name. What was it? The one that's the lightning heated. So yeah, so yeah, you could just game. So yeah, you just play you get an energy and then you just on you played a Guy of Souls turn 1, turn 2, Am Drafter that's free energy, and you could get Blood Moon or the Titan. So, but if you had Averhub, that's 4 energies. You could even hit a One Ring with that. I mean, it's rare, but it's possible. I mean, you have to play a, a dual land, and then you have to play Averhub for that one to work. I mean, a Shock Land or a Fast Land. But anyways, Amp Raptor banned and more. I mean, people were expecting Guide of Souls or Ostot Pride to get banned, but well, Amp Raptor is still a strong card. I mean, it's a red permanent, which works with Ajani. Ajani is gonna check for red permanents. So yeah, Amp Raptor is banned. Now let's go into the unbannings for modern. We have Mott's Opal, fan favorite. It's It's one of the two mods. I actually remember when Mods Opal got banned in modern, and well, they unbanned it recently. I mean, it's just one of the mods that I mean, we had mods Amber, and it's being played in the self mill deck, in the in Underworld Breach, and well, Mods Opal is just very powerful. I mean, you need free artifacts to tap for 1 mana of any color, but Mods Opal counts as one of the artifacts. So you only need 2 more artifacts, which one of them could be an artifact land. So in reality, just put a Memnite and bro, that's insane. But yeah, Mods Opal is unbanned. So Mods Opal, just there's gonna be a lot of stuff. I mean, Affinity is gonna be more viable. I mean, also, Underworld Breach has a new 0 mana artifact to play with. I mean, I think Mods Amber would work better because you have Emery, which is a legendary creature. I mean, Mods Opal. I mean, if you have other artifacts, I mean, well, you just need I mean, Mods Opal you need free artifacts for this. Mods Amber you just need Emery. But the thing is or a legendary creature or planeswalker. But legendary creature or planeswalker, it has to, it's it's you know Mods Opal can tap for any color. I mean, Mods Amber has to tap for the color of the legendaries. So but Mods Opal, well, Mods Opal. I mean, it's not Chrome Mods. So Chrome Mods is just something else, man. I mean, Chrome Mods. All you need to do is just imprint a card from the hand, just so you can add mana of the colors of the card. I mean, but well, Chrome Mods was just a budget Mods Diamond, which Mods Diamond is in the reserve list. So we're not seeing this in Modern anytime soon. I mean, well, Mods Opal is back. Let's see what modern players have in mind with this. So, yep, Mods Opal is back. Let's talk about another unbanning. One that will shake the entire format. Green Sun Zenith. Green Sun Zenith being one of the Sun's Zeniths that was banned. So the Sun. If you go to Sun Zenith, there's like 5 of them, and there's a there's a Black Sun Zenith, which just plagues all the creatures. I mean, by putting -1/-1 counters on them, and I mean, this was never banned. But I mean, Blue Sun Zenith just making someone draw a card, which is just a commander card. Who's gonna play Blue Sun Zenith outside commander? I mean, what expect? There's also Red Sun Zenith, which was a fireball, a pseudo fireball. I mean, well, it's where it can hit anything. You channel a bunch of mana to hit anything. But if it kills a creature, uh, then exile it. And well, there's also White Sun Zenith that creates cats. But Green Sun Zenith was a very powerful one because you only need X and a green. I mean, it literally tutors for any green creature of your deck just by paying 1 more mana. Then its converted mana cost or mana value. So you only need like this can unleash so many beasts, like so big cards that you're not meant to play. I mean, like absolute brutality of cards, and it's gonna be like Progenitus is gonna be played. I mean, also Craterhoof Behemoth as well. I mean, Elves is gonna make a comeback, and as they are able to use Green Sun Zenith to search for very big creatures, which was the initial idea of Elves. I mean, if you go Legacy Elves, I mean, they literally run on Green Sun Zenith, and Green Sun Zenith is just insane, bro. I mean, you could literally there's so many powerful cards you can search for, and even like in smaller decks. I mean, if you're playing Yawgmoth could search for you could play with you could search for the Undying stuff or similar creatures. Primeval Titan could legit play this to search for it as an alternative to Summoner's Pact. And don't forget that, I mean, before they, I mean, well, Nadu and Hogak, they're banned. But imagine if Green Sun Zenith was legal when those cards were legal. I mean, bro. Anyways, Green Sun Zenith can also search for Grist, because Grist counts as a creature, even though it's a planeswalker. There's also, what else? I mean, there's, uh what else could you, I mean, there's just so much there's so much you can do with this. I mean, I can tell you, Green Sun Zenith is just gonna destroy the meta. I mean, I don't, I don't know what they were thinking of this, but Green Sun Zenith is just too broken, man. I mean, I don't think this should have ever been modern legal. I mean, well, it's unbanned. Let's see how long it will take for Wizards to ban it again, or just implement some sort of nerf make cards that you just counter it somehow. And well, there's Grafdigger's Cage. I mean, Grafdigger's Cage does hard counter Green Sun Zenith by not letting you put a creature from the deck onto the battlefield. Ashiok stops the players from searching. It stops the opponent from searching in general. I mean, let's just see. I mean, so yeah. So yeah, let's just see. A ban and restriction timelines. Okay, that's cool. Hmm. Well then, I don't know. I mean, what else? Ban and restricted cards. Let's see. What else we got? Hmm. So yeah, let's see. There. What are cards were? So I mean, there's some cards that got emergency banned. I mean, when they were just too strong or something. But well, let's just see uh cards that were banned and so yeah, there's for example, Time Vault was like restricted in 2008. I mean, well, they restricted it in 1994, banned it in the same year. They unrestricted and unbanned it in 1996 due to an errata, but then they restricted it again in 2008 because of an errata. You know that, and there's some other, and that's vintage. But there are other cards that got, like for example, I think if I remember correctly, um, Bridge from Below. I mean, wait, hold on. Oh, banned and hold on, wait. So Bridge from Below was banned in. Oh wait, wasn't I told that Bridge from Below was banned and unbanned? And I mean, I don't know. So yeah, but yeah, basically, but yeah, Green Sun Zenith is back, and I mean, when was Green Sun Zenith banned? Oh, it was in 2011. I mean, when was Mirrodin besieged? 2011. I mean, this card got banned very quickly. I mean, look, if you go to the September banning, they banned Arayo as a commander, unbanned Lionside Diamond, which I did not know Lionside Diamond was banned, commander, and well, they banned Jason Extended. Apparently, they had extended back then. I mean, Mental Misstep, Ponder, Preordain, Stoneford Mystic, banned Blazing Shoal, Cloud Post, Greenstone Zenith, Ponder, Preordain, and Rite of Flame. in modern. Oh, Blazing Shoal is still banned in modern. I did not even know that. Wow. For they unbanned, but I guess I was wrong. Meant to Misstep banned in Legacy, and Factor Fiction was unrestricted from Vintage. Huh. Hmm. Modern in December they banned Punching Fire and Wild Nikado. Oh, Punching Fire is still banned in modern. Oh, okay. But yeah, Green Sun Zenith is back. Let's go to another card that got unbanned. Fairly recent banning was Faithless Looting. I mean, Faithless Looting. Uh, Faithless Looting was banned back in I think 2019, right? I mean, it was a. I mean, this yeah, it was with alongside Hogak. They banned Faithless Looting, and and like and yeah, there's a so um so yeah um Faithless Looting was very powerful. I mean, it's 1 mana sorcery to draw two, discard two. I mean, it's just it loots two cards, and you can flashback it for 3 mana. This actually generated so many. I mean, you had Mardu. You had like Mardu Pyromancer that was using Faithless Looting. Dredge decks were also using Faithless Looting. Hogak, which was a very powerful deck at the time, was also playing Faithless Looting. And I mean, bro, that was just very cool, good because it granted like card advantage. Like Hollow One was also using Faithless Looting. I mean, Hollow One you could play Faithless Looting and then you cast Hollow One on turn two because you could do like turn two Faithless Looting and then Hollow One because Hollow One is 5 mana. Since you discard two cards, that makes into 1 mana creature, 1 mana 4/4. Bro, I mean, Faceless Looting is unbanned. Finally, I mean, it's just, I mean, this card is just, it's strong, but I mean, it wasn't like ban worthy. I mean, still legal in Pauper. So honestly, why they banned? They did. I mean, they banned it in Modern due to all the graveyard stuff. I mean, they had to ban Bridge from Below. They had to God, bro. Well, yeah, Faithless Looting is back. Let's see how Wizards is gonna how this is gonna work with the other decks. I mean, maybe we get is it Murktide back with this? Who knows? I mean, we could also get other powerful decks. I mean, Boros Energy. Oh my God, Boros Energy has a new toy to play with. Okay, well, what else? Splinter Twin. Splinter Twin. Last card of the day that got unbanned in Modern. A fan favorite that even made it to Modern Masters. Now this actually got banned like right when I started playing. I mean, in January when I started playing, they banned Prophet of Kufits in Commander. They banned Splinter Twin and Summer Bloom in Modern, and they banned Cloud of Fairies in Pauper. Which it's still banned in Pauper. Okay, I mean there's some cards I didn't even know. I mean they that were like man. I mean so yeah. Wait, Period Drake's banned in Pauper. Oh my god. Well, anyways, that's anyway that's so yeah. So yeah, basically um so yeah Splinter Twin is just powerful. I mean Splinterton, there's so many ways you can win with this on turn 3 or 4. I mean, you could ritual with it to get done a turn earlier. I mean, but in reality, there's just like just any creature that can untap a creature or a permanent as it enters the battlefield could combo with Splinter Twin. It was just this powerful. You just have to enchant the creature. You have to enchant the creature of Splinter Twin, and then boom, you just copy, untap, copy. This is just let's just see what they do. I mean, to be honest, there is a new version of Splinter Twin, which is the Nantuko. Is it Nantuko? Hold on, it's called Nantuko. I forgot the name of it. Springheart Nantuko, and it basically where you could just bestow it onto a creature, and you could pair Springheart Nantuko with Dryad of the Easing Grove, or Arboreal Grazer, and bestow on one of those, and then you just have Amulet Vigor and a bounce land, and you could just get infinite creatures. So you got like infinite Dryads of the Easing Groves, which would let you play any number of lands per turn, and also would one-shot the opponent. But also, Infinite Arboreal Razors is just a bunch of blockers. Pair that with multiple amulets, and that's infinite mana. So Springheart Nantuko, I mean, well, in a sense, was its own Splinter Twin. I mean, Splinter Twin. The issue is it's haste. Nantuko doesn't give the copies haste, and they're not temporary. I mean, they're permanent. So, anyway, Splinter Twin is is back, and I mean, let's see what they cook with this, because for all we know, they might realize that was a mistake. We're gonna ban it. I mean, people wanted it unbanned because they saw it was cool, but I don't know how this was in the meta. I mean, back then, but it was. But I bet it was a strong card. I mean, I've seen what you can do with Splinter Twin, and that's insane, bro. Let's go to Legacy. Legacy has banned Psychic Frog, a card that is just. I mean, it's strong. I mean, the Demir deck that exists in Modern also exists in Legacy with a reanimation. With reanimation though, you could reanimate, and bring back some a miracle or some very powerful cards that were commander cards. I mean, they were meant for commander, and apparently they were just too strong. They made it their way to Legacy. So yeah, Psychic Frog got banned in Legacy because you can pair it with Reanimate and so many similar spells like Animate Dead, and you just bring back the creature. It's just so powerful. I mean, well, honestly, and if you play a Demir deck, then you're playing Force of Will, you're playing Force of Negation, you're playing Force of whatever the hell. I'm gonna just counter your spell, no matter what. I mean, it's just, bro, Psychic Frog. I mean, the card itself is not like. I mean, it is a strong card, but you don't base your whole deck around it. I mean, you're still even if they ban Psychic Frog, people are still gonna play Demir and Legacy. I mean, they're gonna have their own alternatives. I mean, but Psychic Frog was not the bomb of the deck. I mean, they kill off, uh, reanimate, and that's it. They're killing off Legacy. But Psychic Frog, I don't think Psychic Frog deserved the ban. But anyways, let's go to the last but not least, where they banned Vetsing Bauble, a 1 mana artifact where literally what it does is just slow down the game. I mean, it stops all the forces. It stops all the zero mana spells and so many other stuff that separates Legacy from every other format. For example, the anything that's zero mana instead of like if you as long as no mana was spent to cast it, it just counted as spell. Also, chalice. I mean, this was also technically a chalice for zero. I mean, it's just not only does it just shut down so many cards, but in the late game, if you don't need it, if you're missing cards, you could just break it to draw a card. I mean, or if it's stopping you as well. I mean, if you need the to force something, you could just break out of the Vetsing Bauble. I mean, it's if the opponent's trying to destroy Vetsing Bauble, pop and you draw a card. I mean, it almost replaces itself. It's just this was previously restricted in Vintage, but now it's banned in Legacy. I mean, this card is not powerful. I mean, there's not many zero mana stuff or in Modern for Vetsing Bauble to actually be a threat, but in Legacy it does slow down so much stuff. But anyways, that's it for today, guys. I mean, tomorrow. Don't. For those who are thinking this is a podcast, don't worry. Tomorrow I still have my live podcast. Well, not sure of live. It depends on how my schedule is. I mean, it's tomorrow I have my tech recce for a live talk show I'm doing for my class. But well, anyways, um, but yeah, basically, uh, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow I'm still doing a podcast. I mean, just stay tuned to what I'm just gonna cook up for you guys. I mean, might be the last live podcast of the year as I'm going to holidays in Vietnam afterwards. So the next two podcasts will be recorded because I will be in Vietnam. But tomorrow, this might be my last live podcast of the year or a recorded podcast. I mean, but anyways, guys, what are your thoughts on this ban announcement? I mean, do you think something else should be unbanned? Do you think they should have banned some other cards? Leave the unbanned cards, leave the banned cards they are, not unban them? I don't know. I mean, or do you think some card has been unrightfully banned? I mean, honestly, the One Ring could have had a better treatment, but that's just my opinion. I mean, what do you guys think? Um, do you think Wizards cooked with this ban announcement, or do you think they just flopped like they usually do? But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, follow, share, friends. Stay tuned to my next video streams. Podcast tomorrow for free GMT. Not sure if it's gonna be live or recorded, but please stay tuned to it. I mean, this might be my last live podcast of the year. If not, then this is my last stream of the year. But who knows? But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and bye.